Hey yo, it's your boy, virtually. Oh wait, this isn't my channel, my bad.
It's not your channel, but I'll let you do the intro anyway.
This is, what is this podcast called?
It's the unofficial Augusta Eagles podcast.
Yeah, the unofficial Eagles podcast.
Because I'm not creative enough to come up with another name.
I'm here with Chandler. I guess I'm your co-host today.
Yeah.
Isaiah doesn't exist anymore.
I guess not.
Yeah.
Yep.
Johnny, stop slacking.
The blonde Don, Noah Stokely.
Hey.
We got Grayson in a blue shirt.
And
Johnny
back there. You've heard his voice. You know who he is.
None of y'all are wearing blue shirts.
We're here at Wildwood.
Hey yo, we need the image for this episode to be a picture of Levi's face. I'll send you a picture.
Alright. I'm down for that.
It would just be. I'll have to show you the picture after the meeting. I took a picture of him in church the other day, and well, no, Brandon did, and I just screenshot it, and I was like, "This is my home screen now."
I need to meet this Brandon fellow.
Huh?
I need to meet this Brandon fellow.
He's such a. You'll see him at homecoming.
Oh gosh, alright.
He's gonna record it.
She's so sad.
Riley,
Oh my
Brandon,
gosh.
and I are matching.
Nice,
Well,
nice.
Rick.
Okay.
Oh, yesterday.
Anyway, what are we doing today, Chan?
Hey, so I'm gonna be interviewing you about your new album,
Sick.
Lost in Translation.
Yes.
Heard a song that may or may not be on it yesterday.
May or may
It's
not.
pretty great.
You think someone who's releasing an album would know if it's going to be on the album or not?
Exactly. Alright, so serious question. How many songs for the album have you actually recorded?
15 out of 16.
Hey, let's go.
Got one more to record tomorrow.
Hey,
We're varsity.
I'll take that.
Those are recorded, not finished. Tomorrow, if I have time, I'm going to do the final edits and everything. And try to wrap the album up, because I really don't want to go back in. Hey,
Oh my gosh.
hey,
Hey,
we go this way. Follow the arrows.
oh my gosh.
Does not know where they're going.
Oh my
This is where the
gosh, that's great.
Coaches get together to walk the course. Do better. No.
Do better, y'all.
But yeah, I'm hoping to finish up the album tomorrow. We'll see.
Hey,
Also, don't we
Alright.
look old enough to be in varsity?
I mean,
Everyone
some of us do.
Not you, Grayson.
I
Sorry.
just moisturize.
You just moisturize.
Oh my gosh.
Wasn't that
Are they following us?
I feel like that. Well, yeah, because they're walking. Only babies moisturize.
We're being followed.
Oh my
That's the
gosh.
title of this episode.
Oh my gosh.
We got followed in the woods.
Hey, that's freak. Alright, yeah.
Wasn't that last year where Jonathan stood up?
Wait,
Took his hands.
Thursday the 23rd?
No, right there.
Definitely not a sequel.
Alright, so they're following me?
Yes. So tell us, what's the general vibe of this album? Why is it called Lost in Translation?
Oh, that's a really good question.
Oh, okay, so you just thought the title was cool. I mean, I understand that.
No. So, when I made Everything Changed last year, it was my first studio recorded album and everything. And when I was writing it and everything, I was thinking, you know, because I usually make my album titles when the album's done. I didn't do it for Lost in Translation in this case, but anyway. When I finished it, I was thinking of an album title, and I was like, well, this album kind of talks about how, like, everything's changing in my life and blah, blah, blah. So it was a really easy title. Lost in Translation's a bit harder. I think once people hear the intro for the album, it'll kind of make sense. I don't want to give too many spoilers and give too much away.
They're just half.
Oh, I can't swallow.
Okay.
There we go.
They stopped.
But the general theme of the album is kind of, it picks up exactly where it left off, where it leaves with Everything Changed. So it picks up like right where it left off. And it's me expanding off the ideas and Everything Changed, growing as an artist, as a person, in my sound. There is a lot of character development in this album, and you can really much tell, because like the first half of the album, you can hear my sound change completely in the second half, because like the first half and the second half were recorded a year apart, essentially. So like the first half was recorded in January, second half was recorded pretty much last month, essentially. And it really just talks about how amongst all of my music and my life changing and all of my struggles and passions and lost relationships and failures, I got lost in the translation of it all.
Oh, I
Lost
see. Oh,
myself. And towards the end of the album, I start finding it again and picking it back up and whatnot. So it's really cool.
well, hey. Tell us about that one track that I've been hearing so much about since February. what was it? Genocide?
Genocide. That's gonna be a fun one. So
Oh,
that
gosh,
is the
alright.
second track on the album. It comes on as soon as the intro finishes. And the intros, I'm really excited for that one. It's like a, like NF's intros?
Yeah.
It's like that vibe.
Alright.
And so the album's gonna start off really fast, because Genocide's right after. But Genocide is like a really upbeat, like angsty, something to prove song.
Alright.
That I feel like every rapper has. Like NF's got 100 or No, songs like that. And it's just more so me talking a lot of crap, essentially, and just experimenting with faster flows, and just getting up in your face and being like, that's a joke!
Hey, alright.
Except minus the that's a joke part. I'm not that creative.
Hey. So tell us about this Drake diss.
So,
Can't wait to see that. It's gonna be great.
For those of you who don't know, this is not album related, but a couple weeks ago, or about a week ago, I put a poll on my story saying, or a question thing on my Instagram story saying, ask me a question, and this girl said make a Yeehaw song. Long story short, I ended up making a Yeehaw song, but everyone else had to write it and contribute their lyrics. Video did really well, got a lot of positive feedback, so I thought, why don't I do it again? And the two most common suggestions I got was make a song about Drake or make a song about Allie, the girl who suggested the Yeehaw song. So I had a poll and I was like, I'll let the people vote and decide. And they went with Drake, so I was like, alright, now start writing some lyrics, and everything I've gotten has been a diss towards Drake. And at some point I put on my story, all the lyrics I've gotten have been disses towards Drake. So if you want anything else, send it in now. I shouldn't have done that, because they started sending more disses towards Drake.
Oh gosh.
And
I'm gonna have to send one.
yeah, you can DM me or whatever.
I'm gonna have to diss him on Lost in My Feelings. Is that what it was?
You don't even know the track.
I don't. I just
Exactly.
know the meme.
But essentially, yeah, that's what it is. I haven't gotten around to filming it yet, just because I've been so busy. I've been in the studio like twice this week already, trying to get this flipping album done.
When's the release date for that again? I know it's sometime next month.
I know I teased
Maybe.
in October.
Is it going to be November?
I'm hoping late October.
Alright.
If I can get it done tomorrow, get all the edits and everything done, I can send it into my distributor, because they need at least 4 weeks in advance. So either late October or early November, which would be cool.
I'd be down for that.
It would be cool because that would drop around the same time as my 17th birthday. So,
Hey, do it. Release it
on my birthday.
Release it on your birthday.
We'll see, maybe. The problem is, though, is I kind of messed up the hyping up process for the album, because I've released 3 singles for it already, right? Anticipating that the album would be done by now.
Yeah.
But it's not. And so I kind of have to bite my time, but keep the hype going,
Yeah.
and it's just not good.
Maybe that's another reason to turn that one song into a single.
We'll see. I might. I've been talking with the producer who owns the beat, and trying to find a price to lease it. I think he said like $30, which I was like, oh, okay.
Alright.
Thought he would sell it for much more, so we will
It's
see.
definitely a good track.
It is. I know it is. Thank you. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that has more of a single-y feel to it.
Yeah. I've been thinking that too. Maybe like a summer or early spring single thing. Kind of something to get you excited. I feel like I would definitely bump that on the way to track, though.
Alright.
That's just me.
I would honestly love to hear that on Amazon Music, especially since a lot of my favorite songs of yours are album releases, and they're not on major streaming platforms.
Right. Yeah, a lot of my songs that you tend to like are just on YouTube and SoundCloud.
Yeah, which isn't a problem, it's just I can't listen to them
Right.
when I'm not on Wi-Fi.
That's my bad.
You're
Yeah, I
good.
know. I saw you comment on one of the demos I released, or like the one of the finished songs, and you were like, "These unfinished songs are so good," and I'm like, "No, they're not." The reason they're unfinished is because they're not good. But you know what? If you like them,
That one you released back in February. Or March or February.
Yeah, I released it around the same time as Countless Times. It was either the empty demo.
That's what it was, empty.
Yeah, it was gonna be on Everything Changed, or I was planning on dropping it right after. It's kind of like a single. It has that lo-fi vibe to it.
Yeah, and then that guy dropped out.
Yeah. I'll talk about that for a second.
All right,
Yeah, we probably should.
Feel free to mention him by name, and so we can all go into the comments of whatever he has.
Yeah, this was one of the most annoying things ever. So I found this guy, and I was listening to his music, and we connected on Instagram. He told me that he really liked a lot of my singles and whatnot. And I was like, oh man, that's so cool. And he came to me, about making a track. And I was like, alright, shoot, yeah, we'll make a track together. So he sent me the instrumental, and I went in to record my verse. It was like a Wednesday or something. And the day I went in to record, we'd been planning this for like a month, he backed out. And I was like, dog! Because, you know, I don't get to go to the studio for free. I have to pay. That was $120. And so, you know, and it wasn't even originally intended to be a single for me. It was going to be for him. He was going to put it on all platforms and whatnot. And so I was like, it was just kind of a slap in the face.
Did he ever give you an explanation why he backed out?
Nah.
He was just like, okay.
Nope, he just did.
That was kind of lame.
Yeah, his name's Autumn XO.
Alright.
I don't promote hate comments though.
Okay, yeah. I
chill
completely
now.
feel you.
I like his new songs. Unfortunately. No, I'm just playing. He's got a good singing voice. And his rapping voice is something straight out of heaven. I'm just kidding. It's a joke. Unless it's not, I don't know.
So, I'm not quite sure how you're going to take this, but when I first started your song yesterday, I was getting serious early Justin Bieber vibes.
Seriously. Interesting. Probably because, you know, the piano singing and whatnot. Well, it must have completely changed once it went into that chorus, though.
Yeah, the tone changed a lot once you got into the chorus.
Yeah.
I was like, alright, I'm getting into this.
If anyone's...
Remember, what is said in this podcast stays in this podcast.
That's not true, because it's going up on YouTube.
Yeah, I killed the man once.
What?
I'm just playing. If I did that, I wouldn't publicly announce it.
Well, obviously.
Or maybe I just pulled the biggest reverse psychology card in the world and just admitted to openly to a murder, but, you know, came off in a joking manner. I guess we'll never know.
My brain has been fried. I've had to think about it too much.
Psychology 101.
Hey.
I will say, though, I've gotten so many good reviews off of that song. And I'll just go ahead and say the title. The title now is like The Thought of Us. And so that way I don't have to say that song every time. I've gotten so many positive reviews on it. Someone was like, you should make a whole EP of just that sound. And I was like, I mean, I will. I don't know. Because I know a lot of people who are like, but Cameron, you're a rapper. You make rap music. Yeah, you're right.
No, you're going the wrong way.
You go straight, my man.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't think an artist should necessarily trap themselves into one category of music. I mean, it's obviously that you have a fan base and you make those songs for that reason.
Right.
So I definitely understand why you want to stick with the same thing most of the time.
Right.
But you should feel free to experiment.
Yeah, and one thing I was talking to a friend about, he was listening to the song and giving me some constructive criticism, and he was like, the good thing about this song, though, is that if anything, it just broadens your versatility and gives you more of an audience, because more people who don't like rap necessarily, but like that kind of music, will want to listen to it.
Exactly.
And he was like, and for the people that do like your rap music, they can listen to that, carry on about their day. And I was like, yeah. The thing was, though, is when Everything Changed dropped, each song, you kind of knew what to expect. Hook, verse, and, you know, probably like some vocals from like a female or something, and like the lo-fi-esque instrumentals. And it was good for what it was, but I can't stay in that sound all the time.
Yeah, I think people might get kind of, not necessarily bored, but just like, you want to mix it up sometimes.
Yeah. And so I told myself, I was like, I want to do a lot of experimenting with this album. And so we got some lo-fi songs, like Unreliable and Stay With Me, that's about to drop. I think Stay With Me is going to give people a lot of Everything Changed vibes, because it's got that, that hook on it, and then it's got my, it's just, if I put it on an album like Everything Changed, it would make sense, essentially, because it's like, it's got that feel to it.
Right.
And then Unreliable's got the lo-fi instrumentals, but then it's got tracks like, I don't know if you ever heard ADHD when I dropped it.
I did go back and listen to that one, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, I got some tracks on there like that, just better. And then we got some NF-inspired cinematic songs. I do a little bit of the singing ting on there.
Hey.
I think Glass House is going to surprise a lot of people. It certainly surprised my brother, because I've been going to voice lessons a lot, and he used to joke, he was like, it's a good thing that you don't sing. And then I played Glass House for him, and there's just one part where I absolutely take the song by the wheel, vocally, and he was just sitting there like, wow, I look like a fool now. And it was a cool moment, because when I went in the studio to record that, I was like, I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off. But once I got to that chorus, I realized, I was like, hold on, I can get away with singing on a track. Because You Were My Dad, it's a good song. It's not like the best song vocally, doesn't have the best vocal performance, but the lyrics are good, the instrumental is good, and so the singing's tolerable, it's there. It's not like
Wow, this is like the best singer ever.
If anything, you'd listen to it for the lyrics or the message more.
Yeah.
Whereas,
it adds the aesthetic.
Yeah. Whereas songs like Glass House and The Thought of Us, I definitely try to not trip, sing more. So. But yeah.
Hey, it's gonna be lit. You got a new single dropping tomorrow as of recording time, correct?
Yeah, it'll be tonight at midnight.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because it'll be Friday morning or whatever.
Yeah, so I'll definitely link that in the description.
Yes, sir.
For all you people.
Since I'm such a good artist, I just remembered to put it in my link in description. I was like, the pre-order link, when I released the cowboy video, I was like, the pre-order link will be in the link in the description, and I never did that.
Oof.
I just put it there. So.
I
thought I put it in there while I was editing, but I didn't. But it's okay.